Time now to conclude my look at the classic endurance pack from Race Sim Studio. So far I've looked at the Nissan R390 and Toyota GT1, two late 90s endurance prototypes with similar drivetrains and closed cockpit designs, but now we see the Ferruccio 33, known to us in the real world as the Ferrari 333 SP. And as you can see, it's a very different car from the two previous mods in this pack. The 333 SP was also an endurance race car, though much of the similarity to the R390 and the GT1 ends there. First, we have obviously an open cockpit design. Yes, this car raced years earlier than the two prototypes I've showcased previously, but even in its own day, the open cockpit design was noteworthy. Under the hood, Ferrari gave the 333 SP a 4-liter V12 engine, which pumps out an impressive 600 horsepower, and this engine scream became one of the hallmarks of the car, and that scream managed to cross the finish line first 56 times in its 144 race entries. It remained relevant in the IMSA series all the way until 2003. The engine is mid-mounted and the rear wheels are driven courtesy of a 5-speed sequential stick transmission. It's a wonderful contrast in terms of its design to the R390 and GT1 mods Race Sim Studio has also given us as part of this pack, and it offers us a chance to see how the subtle physics details that go into the RSS mods can make a huge difference. Let's get out on track and test the Ferrari 333 SP. Okay, so here we are in the pits at Mugello just before sunset. And take a listen to this. That V12 sounds like magic. Sounds incredible. What a scream. And I mean that both in the sense of it being very fun and also it literally being a scream. Close to 12,000 RPM out of this 4-liter V12 engine. An absolutely legendary sound. And this car, this 333 SP, known as sort of the best handling of the three cars included in the classic endurance bundle. It's going to take a lap or two to sort of get temperature into those tires, get things settled down, get myself confident with it. But I think it should be a good fit here at Mugello for exactly corners like that. Those low and medium speed corners. I suspect it'll have an advantage even over the TS020. The R390, of course, has its top speed. I think we hit close to 300 or maybe slightly over at Monza. You won't do that in this 333 SP, whoa. But you will have some pretty incredible cornering abilities. But let's see what we can do for straight line speed. .250 kilometers an hour as we go up into 5th gear. 270, 75. So certainly no slouch when it comes to speed, but at the same time, the R390 just a big step faster than that. But it doesn't have that inertia of the R390. This one feels a lot lighter, a lot more spry, a lot easier to turn in, a lot easier to hold the apex. And caught a lot of the curve there. I thought I was going to lose it, but managed to hold on. What a sound, what a car. I've just been so incredibly impressed with all three of these cars, particularly the TS020 That to me is the standout, but I would put this at second place. Really phenomenal car. You see I'm taking a bit more speed now through some of these corners as I'm learning the limits of the car. Takes somebody with a lot more driving skill than me to really test those limits, push the car a lot harder than it's being pushed here. But within my own skill set, this thing is just a blast to drive. Racing Studio has done such a nice job with this car. You can really feel what's happening with the car as you push it slightly beyond its limit. As you start to get that slip in any direction, you can really feel that. Ooh, there we go, missed an apex brutally there. Yeah, what a car. Oh my goodness. That sound. I don't know how loud it's going to be in the mix. I want you guys to be able to hear my voice, unfortunately, but I have it nice and loud in my earphones, my headphones rather, and it's just, it pulls you right into the moment. You feel like you've got this incredible track at your disposal and this screaming V12 behind you. Such a great feeling. I mean, this car is pure pleasure to drive. The whole pack is pure pleasure to drive, honestly. So we'll go one more lap here. I have no idea what I'm setting for lap times. It's just off screen. It's just on that center display dash. But slightly below where I've got my view set, so I have no idea. Bottom line is, I'm having fun. Getting to know this car a little bit. Enjoying the beautiful sights of Mugello. Sights and now sounds. Come on, man. I don't know why you're still watching this video. Go drive this car. Whether you own it or are waiting to buy it, do that. Don't watch me. This is just phenomenal. What an absolute blast. You saw what happened there. Just about lost the rear end, managed to hold on to it. Because this is the last video in my series of 3, I'm allowing myself one more lap. One more chance to take in this scream. Just before sunset here. Woo. Wow. Not the lap I was hoping for. Maybe a clean second and third sector could save it. Feels like either me or the tires are getting a little tired. Yes, tires can get tired. Might not have known that. and I can't wait. I'm actually going to, I know I always say this and then I never do it, but I'm actually going to commit to doing Nordschleife videos with all 3 of these Race Sim Studio Classic Endurance cars, because this is just too much fun. Yeah, I mean, as far as pure pleasure, driving enjoyment, it's hard to beat this. It really is. What a phenomenal car. Well done to Race Sim Studio on all 3. Get out there, buy the Classic Endurance Pack now. Don't think twice. This has my full vote of confidence. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.